where did your minus sign go? Wait, what's your slope? What's your slope? What is it? So what was your process? You subtract right. Yeah. So this is. Oh my gosh! I see what you did. Yeah. So
okay.
So
Right. Okay.
Is that something?
No, it's not. 3 over 15 is not. 15 over 3 is. Right. Okay, so we're all saying that 3 over 15 is, okay, not all. Generalizations are pretty terrible. But like this is not equal to 5, right? This is equal to 5. 3 over 15 is a 1/5, right? It's small. It's like a small number on top of a big number. You can't get a whole number out of it, okay? So, yes. Get y by itself, great practice. Where's your x? And where's your minus sign?
Oh, it really
And your minus sign. So you have to answer the question, yes or no? Good. So this is what you're doing here is you don't have to do anything with the first one because y is already by itself.
And then are they?
Yeah, so you can just keep that one as y equals 5x plus 2.
So just
This is the one you should do when you're doing shapes. So you subtract 15.
How do you usually start it off
Y.
with the best?
I always get X. If the X is on the wrong side, I always do X first.
So you do it now?
Arranged it.
Yeah, same as Y is not
Why'd you plus 1?
Oh, yeah, well, you got to flip this. Y here and y here.
Minus
You
20.
should start, your first step is to subtract 3x.
I didn't flip it, I just did
That's what you do.
minus 3X.
Yeah,
Put
keep
it
the
there.
y there.
And then divide it 3 by 15.
Yes.
Your way?
No, good,
Minus.
yes. Perfect. Okay, so no, these two lines are not parallel, okay? Because when you solve this equation for y, you get a different slope. So I'm noticing that we're doing a great job with the concept that we know we need to move things around, okay? But what gets tricky? Where does it get difficult as far as getting y by itself? Any thoughts?
Maybe what to move, what to move to the left or what to move to the right.
What are we supposed to move? That is a place of confusion. So the slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. That has to be the case. Like you have to have y first, you have to have your equal sign, you have to have your slope with an x behind it, and then your intercept, okay? So if y is already on the left side, it's already in the right place. So you don't need to move it anywhere else because then you're gonna go against the form that we're trying to go with. So move the other thing. So the other thing in this case is the 3x, okay? How is this right side supposed to be written? It does matter.
Negative 3X.
Exactly. The x term goes first, and then the b term goes next. So if you have to switch them around, you want to do that so that we're following this form here. So we have negative 3x minus 20. Okay. Now, y is still not alone, so we should divide everything by 15. Okay. So y is equal to 3 over 15 is divide both of these numbers by 3. Yeah, negative 1/5. Your x goes here. Now I'm going to interrupt this. I'm going to interrupt myself actually. If you haven't already erased your board, please do so. I want you to tell me what is the slope here. Show me on your whiteboard what is the slope? Yes. Good. Not quite. You have a little bit too much information.
Like, we're on the ground.
Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Perfect. Yes. Not quite in the slope. What is the slope? The slope is the number that is in front of x, right? It's always the value in front of x. X is just a letter. So we don't want to write that with our slope. I just want you to show the number there, okay? Now we can simplify this. 20 divided by 15 doesn't come out to be a whole number, but what can you divide both of these by? 5. So minus 4 over 3, okay? So if you wrote down this for your slope, what is this called? The y-intercept. What were some other things we called it though yesterday? The starting point, okay? The base. Well, the base is what we want to say because there's a b, but it has nothing to do with the
it's not
intercept.
really big.
You know, it's like, it's just a variable that is a placeholder for y-intercept. Okay, so y-intercept is like the math word. But sometimes we need like starting point. It helps us better understand what that means. So on a graph, this is where we would start. And then we go down 1 to the right 5. Okay, question?
Yeah, so what that means that you do the 0 in parentheses -4 over 3.
Mm-hmm.
Would you start at 0 and then move up 4 and then go?
Oh no, so this, the best way to graph this as a starting point is make it a mixed number. So this is like 1 1/3, and so that means it's a little bit above 1.
Okay.
So if you were to graph this, which,
So you wanna go down 4 over 3?
no, because this is not a slope. That is only the type of thing we do for slope. But for, if it was 0, -4/3, this number is like 1 1/3 as a mixed number, which is a little bit above 1. So to graph that, it's like right here. It's just a point. The 0 is where you start for x. So 0 at x is right in the middle. And then the y coordinate is 1 1/3, which is a little bit above 1. So that's where you would plot it there. Okay. That was a really good question. Okay, so the next question is perpendicular lines have blank slope. Fill in the blank. Perpendicular lines, so if I give you two equations, if they're perpendicular, what is true about their slope? They are, but I need more specifics. Close, that's a piece of it. There's a word missing, yes. Not quite. I see if it was positive, it would be negative, but what if it's already negative? So it's a different word we use there. You can help each other or look at your notes or whatever you need to do to figure it out. It starts with an O. If I'm hot, I'm cold. If I'm happy, I'm sad. Yes, good. Okay, that's a part of it. Yes, good. That's a piece of the term. It's opposite. Yes, good. Okay, opposite is one word, Sophia, but there's another word you need to add. Yes. Yes. Not of the, just opposite reciprocal. Okay. You find it? What's the relation? If there's two perpendicular lines, what is true about their slopes? Not same, that's parallel. We just wrote it on our boards.
Yeah.
Opposite reciprocal, okay? So opposite reciprocal. Can you give me an example of a slope and its opposite reciprocal on your whiteboard? So give me a slope. Come up with any slope on your own. Close. You're missing. That's just the reciprocal. It's not opposite. Good. Yes. Good. Yes. Yes.
You did?
Excellent. So yours was just reciprocal. You didn't make it opposite. So it was positive. You need to make it negative as well.
Yeah.
So like,
So it's positive 1/4 and negative 4/1.
yeah, those are opposite reciprocals. Excellent. Good. Yep. So perfect. Nice job. So you wrote points. So So slopes, write that as 2 over 1. Change that to 2 over 1. And then show me the opposite reciprocal of that. Okay, so we also have to remember that slopes are always fractions, or they can be whole numbers, right?
But you add a 1 under it.
But if it's a whole number, we need to make it into a fraction, right? By putting a 1 underneath it, okay? So if we do use that example, say we have 2 over 1 is a slope, okay? The perpendicular slope, do you remember the symbol that I used to show perpendicular?
It's like
It's like
Yeah, I like it. Yes, love that. This, okay? That is the symbol for perpendicular. This would be 1 over 2. Am I done?
No,
No. What do I need to add to this?
a negative.
A negative, because it has to be the opposite. Opposite means it was positive, now it's negative. Reciprocal means it was 2 over 1, now I flip it around to make it 1/2, yes.
And it doesn't matter where you put the negative.
Right, there's 3 places, which is like, why math, why? But we could do 1 over -2, or right in the middle of both. Okay. Yes,
So
awesome.
So then when you graph it, you can go down 1 and then left 2?
For this one?
Yeah.
It would be up 1, left
But
2.
then for that one, yeah.
Oh, you have to choose. Are you going to put it on the 2 or on the 1
Okay.
to know exactly where? Okay. Awesome. Okay. Let's introduce a new form. Okay, so we have slope-intercept form. And then we have what's called standard form. Okay. Same is true as far as the parameters, I would say. That's probably not the right word, but you have to follow the right formula. You must make your equation look like the standard form that I'm going to show you now. Okay. All right. So this is called standard form. And it is still the same day. Okay. This is the standard form of a line. So this is a different place. Like say we're in a housing community. We have your y-intercept house. Now we're next door at the standard form house. They are not the same, okay? We're not going to combine any of those skills to this one, okay? So a new place in your mind so that we can make formulas or equations look like this form here, okay? So we have, let's talk about what this looks like. Where are things placed at?
The intercept is at C.
Yes. Good.
And the slope is like at the end now.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle.
Yep.
And y is now on the other side of the equation.
Good. Yeah. So this placement matters. Can I have AX over on the right? No. Can I have my BY over on the right?
No.
No. Can C be on the same side as AX and BY?
No.
No. Okay. All right, just to add a little bit more to this, because of course it can't just be this directly, we have to classify what these numbers can be. So A, B, and C must be integers. Okay? On your whiteboard, of course, once you write this down, I want you to show me 3 examples of an integer. Give me 3 examples of what an integer is. Yes. Good. We have the same 2 sets so far. 3 integers. Any integers. Okay, that's another set of 1, 2, 3. Good, yes. Good, yes. Give me, if you gave me examples on the right side of 0, give me examples on the left side of 0. Good, that's good, Nina. Good job. Perfect. Okay, give me examples from the left side of 0. You gave me 1 example. Good. 3, yes. Good, yes. Good, Nina, yes. I want to see those positive, just write a negative in front of it. Valid. Well done. Nice job, Vanessa. Good, Melody. See that. Awesome. So our integers can be positive